Test, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hi, Jake Fatard here reporting for my blog, hashtag Awesome Sauce Amazeballs. A few months ago, I read some tweets about this hairy dude called the Krampus who beats up little kids around the holidays. It sounded pretty awesome, so I did some investigating and found out there are whole festivals centered around this guy at this time of year. So I traveled to Austria to check it out. It's December 4th at 9 p.m. and I just met up with this guy here who claims to be the Krampus himself. What's up, man? So you're the Krampus?
I go by that name and others as well. Some call me Klobov, some Kompnikel.
Oh, hey, bro. Sorry. Hey, excuse me. Could I get a Long Island iced tea? Thank you. Wait, do you have those little umbrellas? Yeah. No, I do want. Yeah, 2 of them actually. All right. Yep. Thank you. You want anything? Nope. Just that. You don't look so scary. You look like a pretty normal guy, just wearing weak sauce clothes.
My face I can change, just as you change your pants to suit each particular circumstance.
Yeah, okay. And you work with Santa Claus, right?
There once was a time when his name and mine were inseparably linked and quite intertwined. For those unaware, I spent many a year helping St. Nicholas spread Yuletide cheer. On the eve of his feast day, we'd visit in turn the homes of all children from Antwerp to Bern.
Hold up there, Chief. Researching this trip, I learned that St. Nicholas's feast day is December 6th, but Santa doesn't come around until Christmas Eve. So what gives?
'Twas not always this way. Until recent years, the eve of that feast was the night we revered. He in his bishop's robe, mitre and crook, with the naughty and nice noted down in his book. And I with my basket, my snarl, my switch. Together we'd visit poor children and rich. For the nice ones, Nick would leave candy and toys, and shoes set out by the good girls and boys, whilst the naughty instead felt my switch's sweet bite, and the worst I would stuff in my basket that night, to be hauled off to hell where forever they'd burn, a fate their base sins had helped them to earn.
Wait, you beat little kids with a stick, man? That sounds pretty harsh.
Harsh? Of course, such was my intent. How else cure a child of pernicious bent? I beat thousands of children over the years, and imparted to them, as I battered their rears, a hard-learned but valuable lesson, you see. Shape up, or you'll get more visits from me.
Right. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Yeah, I asked for 2 umbrellas. This is 1 umbrella, and it's broken. So, no, the drink's fine. I mean, the drink's kind of very strong, but I just need another umbrella. Could you have them? Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. So, if you were, like, beating naughty kids up in Europe every year for centuries, how come no one knows who you are anymore?
These Austrians wouldn't say so. Here, I'm bigger than Schwarzenegger. You should know.
I doubt that, bro. Come on. We're talking about Arnold. But I take your point. I've read these Krampusnacht festivals still take place in towns in Austria, Germany, and whatever. There's some crazy clips of this stuff on YouTube, man. A bunch of dudes from town get all hammered on schnapps, dress up like you, and, like, run around terrorizing people. It's pretty badass. I'm going to pick up my Krampus suit as soon as we finish up this interview, dude. I mean, YOLO, right?
YOLO?
So, like, how come people don't know who you are in the States?
It all harkens back to a moment in time when a man called Clement Moore scribbled a rhyme. A visit from St. Nicholas spellbound a nation, and the success of its publication meant time was ripe for Nick to expand his worthy mission to far distant lands. Of these, the U.S. was first in his mind. Thanks to Moore's work, a warm welcome he'd find in the New World. But Nicholas felt he must change or appear to Americans austere and strange. So out with the bishop's robe and Catholic zeal, in with red suit and secular appeal. Thus Santa Claus, as you know him, was born. And all ties to the old Saint Nick image were shorn. The date of his gift-giving, Santa then moved to Christmas Eve, and all the New World approved.
But dude, I was asking...
So, what of the Krampus? It's simple, you see. Santa's new model had no use for me. His new objective was to globalize, to make his face known to every child's eyes, no matter where round the world they happen to live. If it was Christmas time, it was he who would give them the candy and toys that brought them such joy. Hence, it mattered far less whether each girl or boy was naughty or nice, whether they did their chores. Of their good and bad deeds, we'd no longer keep score. This I could not abide, for the good of mankind. And so, out of pride, my post I resigned.
You mean got laid off? It's all good, bro. I've been fired plenty of times, and look where I am now. Anyways, I can see why Santa had to can your ass. I mean, how's he gonna increase his market share if you're running around beating up little kids? He'd probably get sued 1,000 times each Christmas.
But what's been the cost of letting me go? In my absence, the world hit a new moral low. There's no more work ethic. Decorum is dead. Egotism, narcissism, greed are all bred. Just look at behavior of young folk today. Transfixed by their phones, they tweet hours away.
Sorry, dude. I was totes not paying attention to anything you just said. Camila Cabello just posted a pic of this sandwich she just ate on Instagram. Amazing. So, like, what's with all the rhyming anyway?
I beg your pardon?
Awesome. So, you got canned by St. Nicholas, what, 2 centuries ago almost? Where have you been? What have you been up to?
Nicholas thought I might interfere with his plans, so he clamped on these chains you see here. Their enchantment does my own powers deplete, so my once sacred duties I now can't complete. But still, I have tried to make use of the days. I've taught some Austrian youths my good ways. As you said, at this time each year they go round, raising havoc and hell all over their towns. So while the real Krampus now may be gone, 'tis heartening to know my traditions live on.
Yeah, dude, those chains are awesome sauce. How do you unlock them?
For years I have wandered like some vagabond, seeking the key that unlocks these cruel bonds. It's been said that long ago Nick gave this key to a child whose heart was, from all malice, free. Still, even if ever there were such a child with motives so pure and manners so mild, it's been many long years since the key he was given, and he's since surely passed from the land of the living.
Sucks to be you, dude. Maybe you can post it out on Craigslist. Dirty homeless dude seeking big-ass magical key. Reward, 10 minutes of boring rhymes and a beating with a stick. Good luck, buddy. Actually, my little cousin Lucy wears a key on a chain like a big pendant. Maybe you should come back to my town and see if it works. Oh my god, you have to come. It would be so hilarious. My stuck-up aunt would flip her wig if I brought a homeless dude from Austria back to stay with them.
Wait, what's that you say? A key that your cousin wears to this day?
Yeah, man. She wears this big, stupid key like a necklace. Tells everyone Santa Claus gave it to her great-great-grandfather or something. What a tard.
Yes, what a tard, as you so aptly said. Well, since you've just put the idea in my head, I shall take you up on this offer you've made. And with your airline ticket, shall I be conveyed to America's distant yet welcoming shores. I look forward to meeting this cousin of yours.
Wait, dude. What, are you crazy? I didn't say a thing about giving you my airline ticket. Wait, what are you doing? What's happening to your face? You look just like me.
Do you not like it, Jake? I was sure you would do. After all, who on earth do you love more than you?
You're freaking me out here, man. Stop.
But I've just begun. And for my next trick, I shall beat the tar out of you with this stick!
No! Wait! Ow! Stop! Please! No, don't take my husband! Oh, stop! Please! Please! Oh, stop! Please! Please!